And this is the biggest mindset shift I had when I start closing on a phone, and my sales start to skyrocket from 5 figures to 6-figure months very quick. Hello everyone, it's Anri here, and in this video you get a deeper understanding on how to sell high ticket on the phone. If you stick to the end of the video, you probably get a huge mindset shift and you will increase your numbers of calling from maybe 20% to 70, 80, even 90%. So when I first started my coaching business and sell on the call, my conversion rate was around 20-25%. And this was not because I was not very good in sales, but because the whole process was completely different and people were not really qualified and hot leads. So I was really selling on the call instead of actually closing. And when you do this, when you have this small mindset shift, which I'm gonna tell you right now in the video, all the people you get on the call, you start to close, you start to qualify them instead of hardcore selling. Because if you start to implement what I'm gonna tell you right now on this video, you already sell beforehand. And then once they get on the call, they already sold. The only thing you need to do is to figure out if they're the right fit and just make them comfortable to buy from you. And I'm gonna tell you here on this whiteboard on how to sell high ticket on the phone. And actually, selling is gonna become closing. It's not gonna sell anymore. You don't need to sell and try to convince people because they're already convinced. They already want to work with you. It's just you making them comfortable to buy from you and you figuring out if they're the right fit to work with you, because we don't want to work with anyone if we already know we can get the results for it. Because you have to understand the biggest asset of your business is the results of your clients. When I started my coaching business, I was just like reaching out to people, scheduling calls, and that's what a lot of people are doing right now, right? Their main focus is scheduling calls as much as they can. Talk to people, scheduling calls as much as they can, right? So maybe they check your profile, maybe they check some pieces of content, maybe they're already a little bit warm, but when they get on a call, they're not really 100% convinced yet, right? So that's what we want to change. So when you start to talk to people, when you reach out to people, right? They're cold. Probably they're cold. If there's new followers and haven't really heard from you, you reach out, they are super cold. They don't know what you are. And then you're gonna have a small conversation and then you just like get them on the phone as fast as we can because we want to get on a lot of calls. And of course, this works. If your sales skills are good, you'll still be able to close clients. 15, 20%, 25% max. But where does this big mindset shift come and where does this big thing come from? And this is how we really skyrocket our revenue and our profits, is really when we started to create one key content. And this can be from everything, right? This can be a webinar, this can be a 20-minute video sales letter, this can be a book, this can be a challenge, this can be a free training, or whatever it is that you want. And this key piece of content, everyone, before we jump on a call with them, everyone checks out this key piece of content. And this key piece of content is designed in a way that really makes them feel like they want this. They really understand what you're doing and that you can get results for them. And really, when we had this key piece of content and when they start watching this key piece of content before they jumped on a call, instead of 25% max conversion rate, we start to skyrocket within 60, 70, 80% conversions. And this has been such a huge mindset shift for me. And how you can get those people to check the key content piece, right, is running ads, for example. Running ads to your webinar, people get warmed up, people know exactly what you're doing, know that you're legit, and they get on the call, they're already convinced that they want to do it. Now it's just only your job to make them comfortable and figure out if they're the right fit to work with you, right? And also another way, how we do this on a scale, also the organic way, which you can do if you're not making 5 figures yet, is of course, keep engaging with people, keep sending messages out, 10, 15, 20 messages out a day. You can still keep and get on the calls, but in the meantime, try to create this key piece of content, right? A free training, a challenge, a free workshop, whatever it is that really shows what you're doing and has all the psychological things that let them make convinced and really see that you're legit and really understand what you're doing, so they convince themselves already on this key content piece, and then they're gonna book a call. Then you just only need to close, right? We're not gonna sell on the call anymore, we just need to close. And if you do the organic way, right, we can still use the scripts, we can still do the outreach, and they can still book the call. But after they book the call, for example, you can say, hey, this is my free workshop, check it out, so you get a deeper understanding where it's all about. And then once they already scheduled the call, they're already invested, right? Then it becomes way more easy for them also to check it out and invest more time even to understand really what you're doing. So you can keep scheduling calls, but before you jump on a call, 1, 2, 3 days before, you can just send them, hey, you know what, I have this free training, it will be great if you can watch it so you know deeper what it's all about. And this key piece of content sells already. And then when they're gonna call again, you just need to close. And the thing you have to remember also is, right, we don't need something fancy. I see so many people making this fancy case study, this fancy workshop, or like all those different testimonials. But what really works the best is if you can just explain it like a whiteboard. All my clients, if they make whiteboard videos, just explaining what they're doing, talking to them in a way that really shows them that they actually know what they're doing, that's already enough, right? In a whiteboard video, I don't know, it just works. The conversions are so high, and whiteboard videos for a key piece of content are amazing, right? And you don't need crazy fancy stuff. You don't need a crazy funnel. It's gonna be very simple. Just like collect email, then they check out the workshop. That's it. Have a whiteboard video. Really works really well. So if you really want to have a group of experts really going deeper with you and showing you how to create this key piece of content, really understand how to close those clients, how to do the whole selling, how to do the whole personal branding part, and really go deeper into your business, or if you want to start this coaching business, to show the first steps what to take, to understand what is the right offer to sell, what is the right audience to sell, because that's marketing, right? Having the right offer to the right person, the right amount of time, the right timing. And you know, for that, you can get on the call with us. On this call, we go deeper into your current situation, your goals, and make a step-by-step plan together on how to get there. And we're also going to figure out if you're the right fit to work together or not. But before you schedule a call, you can also click the link and check out my workshop, my key content piece. So that will do the selling for you actually and make you convinced that I can help you, because that will just show you that I'm the expert and know what I'm doing. So also you can just schedule, and then me or my team members will reach out to you and ask you if you can still watch the workshop. Depends what you want. So you can schedule it down below, and me and my team members will reach out to you then. If you want some more information also, right? If you don't know exactly where to start, the first steps, right? Doesn't matter, you can still schedule a call, we'll go over this together. But if you still want some more information, I made a whole video about explaining you and giving you inspiration about the first steps, what to take, what kind of niches are profitable. And that video is here, so you can check that video out here, and I will see you there or on the call.